Hey, this is you know how pretty excited for the release earlier today because it seemed like it went successfully and everything. And then I take a look at, so I tried to, no, let's not worry about that. So this is the development build. So I load up the live build and I don't see this. I see the pop-up working. I mean, it's not working because it's like it's print song is Oh, let me share my screen. Sorry. Uh, yeah. So the current song right now is Joseph Solomon, right? Joseph Solomon, Black Like You. Okay, no, yeah, maybe that changed it, but that's not the issue. The issue is that our settings are not showing up at all. Our settings UI, and you can see the error right here. That uncaught syntax error cannot use import statement outside the module. So I've counted this error before, and in this case, it's because okay, all right. So the last build I mean, the last automated build I had, I did not have. Let me see. Let me duplicate this. Yeah, I don't really. The last build I had, I did not have two Chrome. I mean, the two manifest files separated. I think I only had one single one, and I would only use it to build to automate the Chrome upload, right? So I think maybe that was no problem. And then I would manually create the Firefox upload. And that worked fine. And then later on, I think maybe after I had set up either I updated in that time since then maybe I just updated like I'm using this what is it called? This roll up plugin, right? Chrome extension plugin. Maybe I updated the version since then. And that's the but anyways, this roll up builds you can see actually let's just look at it. What it changes to our manifest file. It builds it, and then if I seed into dist, yeah, so it must do some kind of transformation where you can see that it has what is it called? Import content.js. And I think that's what allows the import statements to work. Um, that seems to be like the only new file that's added. But anyways, it does create lots of additional files. I don't think I have a preview. Free? Yeah, okay, it does. Let me see the extra files. Chunks, yeah, I think that's what it does. It creates these chunks of data, right? All these files are original except for if I cat the import.content. No, I think that doesn't matter. So, but anyways, it takes the files and it maybe puts it all in like singular. I think it just takes all the code and places it inside single files that are used throughout. So if I take a look at where is that CD into chunks, I it's a cat the chorus file. Chorus, so yeah, chorus it in let me see, where does it start? So it has multiple classes inside here. It has my listener class. Looks like it has my speed class. It has my think C controller. Yeah, it's a long file, and so it this is where it imports actually multiple files together. That's what guess what this there's module packages do like roll up and webpack. So you have these chunks, and I think probably just like that's what's required. But sit now to make it work in maybe just uses require maybe. Let me see if I chorus import. No, it still uses import statements. I just wonder how it's working. I didn't look into it, but it does work because if I run build, I can use it in the Chrome Web Store. I mean, in the Chrome browser, the extension, and it works just as is. But maybe before, I think I was using just require. Yeah, I wasn't using import statement. I think I was using maybe require statements. Okay, okay, that's not an issue. Issue now is that we have we're not using the build file from we're not building it first using rollup at all now in from our workflow. We're not running this step. Roll up, build, or build and then roll up, whatever. Uh, I think C is to cache. Yeah, roll up. We're not using that build step at all. So what do we do? So now we have to update it because that means currently right now I uploaded a file. I mean updated. I guess our releases right now on both. I haven't checked it on Firefox, but I assume it's not working there either because it would have the same issue. So our live release is now broken, and so kind of hard to do put up a hot fix. We need a 1.21. I mean 1.22.1. So how do we do this? We can do it manually. Just run run pnp pnpm build. Right? We get those values. We can zip this file, and the zip contents we just upload it to our. We click and drag it. We have yeah. We can create a zip file from it. Um, the chorus chrome.zip, and like we probably just we run that for Chrome and then click it, drag this into our developer portal, upload as a new package, upload it, and it's good to go. Well, after we update the version in our manifest, right? We'd have to update this version first, 1.22.1. And then we do something similar to this for Firefox, but we would have to change the dist folder, change the manifest in the dist as first. If we go in there and we do cat manifest, Chrome.json, we would have to change this to match the one for Firefox. So instead of background type module service worker, it would have to be background type module, scripts, background, and we to include this new field. Then now we zip it, then upload it to the add-on store. Click and drag still, zip file. And that's what I've been doing for months right now because I haven't been using the the GitHub Actions runner to do it. It's been doing manually, which is fine because I wasn't releasing often, right? So I'll just test it locally, see if it works, and then just zip it and click and drag. Like it's a quick thing. And I think I like this method because it was like it would seem like it was a faster upload time when I was just starting when it was at lower levels. I think it was just brand new to the Chrome store. It seemed like it was reviewed faster, or maybe just based on the time that I pushed it up. There's the it was on a schedule in the runner where it would create a new release, and it would probably be like at 12 in the morning my time, and then maybe there. I assume it's not review. It's not the review is not automated. Someone has to look at the changes. So maybe by the time they get to work, it's been hours. But then if I create it manually, just like I'll do it during the daytime, during working hours, it gets reviewed within the hour, even less than that. So it seems like it's a perfect approach. The same way with the Firefox one. So it's what I've been doing, whether it was frequent reviews or not, it seemed to work. All right. Now let's let us include this step now because we want to use this runner now. So I don't want to be able to do creating zip files all the time for every single review because I might be making it more frequent. I might just come back to this project and like even yeah, like a couple releases ago when I hadn't made any releases like in 5 months, I forgot like how do I create the manual release? I was like, what are the steps for zipping it to what's the scripts even build and then where does it go? Like I had to like use a lot of history, just like I had to what have I been using chorus.chrome? What is a zip? What is zip dot r? And then forgot even how zip worked. It was like the proper. I mean the arguments for it, which is not good. I mean, it's quick to get it back, but like if I forget it, I want to just forget it because something else takes care of it for me. All right, so the first step is running pnpm build, right? And that will create take our manifest.chrome.json file and rename it to Chrome, just Chrome.json. Somehow I don't remember. It's probably in the vit config. I must have it. Vite? What do I call it? It's a French word, vite, yeah, or fast or something. Or no, I guess we'll just use the curl config. Yeah, anyway, so take the input chrome.json and it changes into dist folder, the output into dist, and the format ES modules. I think, yeah, that's probably what fixes the import errors if it's using ES modules. Don't know, don't care. So, okay, first of all, so what we want is to change this. So we need to add in our build step. So for that we're using PNPM. So where do we add our build step? So it'll be something like bef- before okay, before we archive it, we wanna so we add a step to set up PNPM. Ugh. All right, so I have a different project, a Tory project where I have the step already, right? I could just copy this, but which is I think it's probably just copy it. It's using version 8, but PM right now. I think I'm using on the project's version 9. I just updated it like maybe an hour ago, and now has a store directory for caching, and then we can run the install step. Yeah, so this is essentially what we want, but obviously, if you're gonna copy something, copy code from when was this created? 3 months ago. You want to check if there have been changes the to the action itself. So what I would do is, or what we are going to do is go to PNPM to see if this has changed, and I have it open right here right now. Why does it look like that? I have it magnified all the way up. All right, so scroll usage example. It's using tab version 4 now, right? So that's changed within like the last 3 months, maybe, or however long it's been. So check out like earlier today or earlier in the previous live stream, we updated this. Actually, let's check out the version 4 as well. All right, so we want to change this to version. Let's make this smaller. Okay, so essentially, we just want this get PNP store directory. Yeah, that's for caching, and yeah, essentially this entire stuff. Yeah, let's take out. We don't need all of those. Okay, we need this, all of this. So in our releases, let's edit this file. We'll do it here. And let's collapse this. Can we get this bigger? No, it just magnifies it, doesn't change. I don't like that. Whatever. Okay, so we have releases. Where are we? What's changes? Nightly merge. Okay, before archiving it, let's copy this. Yeah, maybe just like zoom in is better. What's changes? Nightly merge. We have this step. I think one more. It's going to, yeah. Install npm, so we install it using, and we're using version 9. bad indentation. Let's see. This is why I don't understand why he doesn't have automatic purification. We install PNPM. Now we have set a store path environment variable for it for caching, set the PNPM cache. All right. So and then we install dependencies. And then now we want to add a build step name. Um, build build or what is build package, build extension package, build distributable package, distributable package. Oh, I don't know, man. It's just we want to. So for that, we want to run pnpm. What is that? Build. I think yeah, that should work. It should run that command pm from our package.json file or the script, right? So that's setting up the build step. Now, this is the issue that I mentioned, right? So in the build step, we have our manifest.json. It's specifically for the Chrome.json, right? Because the plugin is for Chrome extension. It doesn't work for Firefox add-on. Like you'll be good to replace it so we can. There have been like other. Let me see. I think there's like a Vite. Um, what's it called? Web extension plugins. But I tried it, but couldn't get it to work. Yeah, I think even this one, where you'd only need to define one one package.json. I mean manifest.json. Um, yeah, so it'd be like conditional where you have where is this? For multiple browsers, yeah. So I guess it keeps a polyfill. And I don't know. Yeah, so this kind of pattern where if it's Firefox, it will set the Manifest version to version 2 or whatever if you wanted to. So you can like set specific fields based on the browser it is. So I would have a Firefox dot um, background. I would need both, I guess. Firefox dot background, and I would set these two values for Chrome. I mean, this is for Firefox dot background. Set these values, and Firefox dot browser specific settings is set to just object. And for Chrome, it would be just Firefox. I mean, Chrome dot background, and it would be this object. And then somehow during the build step, it would, I guess, create two different builds, and it would be able to reference that in this respective, um, yeah, based on the target. So yeah, target to Chrome, target to go equals Firefox. See how it changes? Uses action in Chrome, and Firefox uses browser action. And fit build, dynamic manifest. Yeah, I tried. um, but this was probably like end of last year, or even earlier. probably gonna be about like 7 months, 8 months, maybe something like that. I mean, it's not a version 4, maybe I can try again. Yeah, we'll try again, see if that's a better option. So, all right. But now this. Oh, yeah. So I'm pin build. We're saying this word PNPM. You sound like I'm saying pim PNPM pim. It's a sound effect now. All right, so we're archiving it. We want to update this to create a zip file from based on the dist folder that's created from here. So instead of source, we don't want to use source no more because source doesn't have that. Of course, I mean using source will just no source doesn't have the I don't know what's called transpiled files that support ESM and that support the import statements. Well, the this one does have. So so I'm gonna rewrite it as such. So I don't need all of these um, methods for it no longer. We're gonna have one single argument that says the kind of uh, target it is. Call it target. Target create zip for Chrome and create zip for Firefox. And this are previous arguments. We don't need to manifest the names. I don't think. So this, I guess we're going to call this target. Just the comments of the target or browser target, target browser. Yeah, same thing. Target browser. We don't copy nothing. We don't need to move anything. I don't think. All right. Our first step, there's different approaches. I mean, there's two branches, right? So right, if our if our target is equal to Chrome, then it's just nothing changes because it's so the I mean the dist folder automatically is built. I mean it's just generated based on the manifest.chrome, right? So all we need to do is create a chorus chorus.chrome .zip file based on the dist folder, the content of the dist folder, right? And now for our second case, if it's equal to let's see, um, Firefox. I don't know if we even need to ha- be, have it be an elif if if there's should only be two options ever, right? So, how do I end this? Fi, right? Fi. Let me remove this so I don't. So okay, so if it's this, we want to replace. This is what. y- Yeah, this is. We want to replace this with this. Yeah. So this for Firefox. This is Chrome. This is what we currently have in the disk, and we want to. We'll use a tool called JQ. Um, JQ. JQ. Command line processor. So it takes for processing JSON inputs. All right. Simplest filter is that it copies JQ's input to its output unmodified except for formatting. Yeah, so we don't have to worry about the options. We just want our input and and where we want it to change. So essentially, like we can try this out. All right, so this is yeah. Let me look at the source manif- manifest of Firefox.json. So what we're gonna do is run JQ, so yeah, so we want to change the background property here to this and this, I guess, really just replacing this with this. So that's what it's going to do. So JQ, we want to take this property and we want to, so it's going to take, we're going to replace the background property, I mean, the background object to this one. And then we want to add this. That's what it's called. The separator is, I guess, what it's called. That would be this. And let's just test that out if it works. So these are our inputs. and we're telling it where the file is. So we want it's in our dist manifest, our JSON file. So we're going to have it moved to a temp file, the output of this change, and then we're going to rename the temp file to dist. We'll rename is move command. Move dist dot manifest dot temp dot JSON to dist manifest dot JSON. Let's see if that worked. Error expected colon art background. Unexpected string. Yeah. See, okay, what's wrong? No, I don't want to rewrite it. I can't even edit this. Okay, let me see. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, this is where I messed up. It's not a matter of like, so let me go back. Yeah, we want to change our background property to equal this, right? To equal, not. And the same thing, we want to add this. This means to add it, I guess, to add a new one. So it'd be, and this would be, so it's colon, it would be add. I think that's, oh, whoa, what do I do? If I click enter, syntax error, unexpected, okay. Yeah, so this colon, this is not, shouldn't be here. So we're replacing background with this, with the one for um, Firefox, and then we're adding this new one, Firefox in browser specific endings. So yeah, I'm be like this new field. This should be background. So this is there's the key we're changing, and this is the key we're adding, and those are the object inside of it. So if we, oh shoot, okay, so if we press enter, no errors, then we can check now our dist folder. and there it is. How to apply changes. So that's what we want to do here. We're going to essentially just copy this. You just want to copy this. If I copy it, we'll see. Yeah, okay. I guess format it as well. Close enough. Closer I get to you. Trying to see if we require this middle step because I've always seen this where you take the output from this. I mean, you take the output of this change, you move it to a temp file. Maybe the temp file is just to like check if the changes are what you expected. Otherwise, because if you know what to expect, why would you need a temp file? Yeah, so I just looked it up. It's usually people do it to verify that it worked first. I think it's the initial step. Maybe it would error that it would if there's an error, maybe it stops the step. I don't know. You know what? Let's assume it will never. It will work perfectly. You know, and if it doesn't, then sucks to be us, man. Only like what? Why not? Actually, no. Let's just keep it. 'Cause it's like, what is the point? Like, pretty like that. The reason why we're fixing this is because we didn't catch the previous issue firsthand. So, like, if we can catch it early, then why not? but I don't think it'll change anything. I don't think moving to a different one. I mean, it's not gonna catch an error here. I mean, having a temp file like this, like a middle file between, yeah, I don't think it'll catch any errors. All right, so let's just check that this background equals. So we're updating background to this one, or maybe even like why not put on one line, man? Why not put on one line? Why? Yeah, okay. All right, so that's done, right? And then once we do this, we want to actually, oh, we don't, okay, so maybe actually not. We don't need, you think about it, we're running this step. Then here we're gonna have to run the same step, except we're using, this would be um, Firefox. Instead, we only want to do this if it equals to Firefox, and then this is a this is, this is the default step we want at the end. We want to run this for, I guess, any target. So it should be here, really. Yeah, that makes more sense. If it's Firefox, make this change first, and then this we want to make use of our argument. I think it's a dollar sign, right? Dollar sign one, dollar sign one. It's the first argument. I think this counts as the zero. Yeah, I think that's it. So we zip it based on the target name. So it'll be chorus Firefox, I mean, chorus Chrome.zip for the first one, and then chorus Firefox.zip for first one. And we based on the dist, which we have updated if it's Firefox. I mean, I guess the zip contents of the dist. Pum 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 pum. I think that's it, really. I'm gonna leave that comment in just to make sure. Yeah, I don't know. You know, it's crazy that other browsers have started like implementing their own AI assistants, but like, would you ever use it? Like, it's there. Like, if I have to use one, I just go to ChatGPT, right? I don't mind like typing it in, go like visiting the site itself. Like, it seems like this would be more handy, just like right here on the sidebar, right? Access it from any screen, any window instead of going to like individual tab. But I don't do not like this at all. Look how it like rearranges your site. Like if they're gonna do it, like just overlap the site. I don't care. Overlap it. Don't condense it. Don't minimize my site. And it's not like draggable, is it? Let me see. What is the Brave Talk? Brave reading list? Use page context? Yeah, maybe that would work. But like, look how small this is. Yeah, I'll have the whole thing. Okay, yeah, so it's gonna be it's supposed to be a quick thing. We added cached PNPM to PNPM to install version 9. Let's do some caching, run build, and then make this changes with Firefox. And let me get it off. Yeah, I wish this thing would. Wait, what is going on? How does it work? Oh, yeah, let's see. And even this, I wish it would just indent it perfectly for me. Is that two? But it's kind of my fault. It's like, what am I doing? Like, going about indenting like this? Like, let me. Does this give you two spaces? Four indent size. Give me four, and then let me zoom out. How do I zoom this out? Preview. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. And commit changes. I think that's right. I might need to look into just like separating this to like I want to be able to build like build a release. Yeah. So we want to build a release and see if that works. If it's successful before running the upload part. I mean creating the release archives and notes. Like if all the above here is successful, there's no errors in here, then okay, then I guess maybe even this would need to change. There's no point in no. So I mean, this step would have to come like bef- before, okay, whatever. Like specifically, these steps would have to be in its own workflow, and it would have to be based on if this is successful. Otherwise, you're doing all the steps. You create a new tag. I don't know if I created the zip file and archives and stuff, and a tag. Where am I creating tags? Yeah, where am I creating the tag? Tag, okay, create, release, archive, and notes. Yeah, I'm creating it here. Oh, wait a minute. This is wrong. This is not, see, other thing I noticed, it's not, we're already at the root folder. I think this was based on the fact if I change into the dist folder to make those changes first, like I'm in this folder, I change to this folder, change directory to this folder, and then make all the changes. But since I don't ever, it's just this root level. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. So let's check this again. Preview. Install like this stuff I'm confident in. It doesn't matter. It's only here. This is where something could mess up because this is just tested, built and tested, battle tested. So I've used in different project. Here, I'm changing what I've been using for months or whatever. Create zip Chrome, create zip target. If target equals Firefox, then do this. And let me let me try to be safe. Oh, don't remove this extra space. And this is other specific settings. Let's confirm by settings. Okay. And once we're done with that, we zip it or whatever this value is. The target, dist. Okay. Let's commit changes. Usually I would consider this like a what's it called? A CI. But I think software that wouldn't like create a new release based on this, right? New tag and everything. So after and it's actually a fix anyways. Fix update release to use dist folder to create um zipped packages. Zipped um or to create what was it? Used to use build step. To use build. What is it called? Build build output. I guess it's use build output to create zipped packages. Makes sense? Make changes. Is there a way to like test it? So if I go to actions, 7 hours goes scheduled, back to scheduled day. But I want to run a manual one right now. Run workflow from develop because the students are only in develop. I want workflow. It only take 30 seconds. Okay. Or even less, I guess. 15 seconds, 30 seconds. Okay. It should be done. 30 seconds, think because I was scheduled. If it's scheduled, it takes a little longer. Does it? 20 seconds, 17. I don't know. Okay, right. Or maybe just at the current time it is. It's not because no one's running workflows right now. There's not as much people. Now this is where you see if it gets run properly and running from the main branch. Why not? So we trigger it, see if we get a release. Or at least if it's run successfully and we get a name actor. Temper info, nightly merge, PNPM. Where are we? Archive, Quake release, archive and notes, publish. Oh, it's a successful publish. To Chrome at least. And to Firefox. Oh no. Is this right? I'm trying to see if this is this observers tracklist. If it added the entire observers file. Let me see what's happening here. Request failed with oh, okay, so we have an error. Yeah, what I'm worried about is see it's adding all this. It's adding to this folder, which we don't need. See if we look at the archive releases, let's see. If we download, let me see. Let's save it. Yeah, this is the one I didn't want. It's in dist folder. We're gonna have to fix it again. So we do have to CD into it as well. Oh man, let's go back to our actions. Release, release, release. So I do have to CD into it. Let's just CD into it. I don't know why It doesn't just have the contents inside of it. Okay, that's CD into disk. CD into disk. And then let's just on whatever this is and CD back out. So that means this has to be outside of it, right? Zip, chorus.zip, and whatever we're inside the contents of. I don't know why it didn't work. I think that's why. It's, like it works locally, and I think I tried zip dash. I think R is like recursively, and then I just used dist like it was previously. The contents of it. I don't want the dist folder. I want just the things inside of it. Let's make this one line. CD CD dist, and then run this, and then CD out. Makes sense. CD dist. Zip it, level above, dist, and CD back out. Oh, it looks like 8. It doesn't change anything. To make this change fix, not included in set pack and set content and zipped files. No, it's sure only this sure only this contents included in zip files. Let's try this again. Just run it manually. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. And from our main, hopefully this is fixes a lot. I'm mostly going to be worried about, I'm not worried about this. I want to see what happens when it gets to install dependent node, archive, no, build distributable package. So it's, yes, okay, see, it doesn't include disk now, it's just the files inside of it. A lot of files. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Oh no. Is that right? Run. Great zip. What lines is that? 182. 27? Really? You only have like, only have, request. Oh, yeah, I see. 182. Because it seems like it's duplicating. That's a lot of files. Stores. This is running, let's see if it's running the zip twice. The icons, components, lib sounds, manifest, background, import content, actions, services, utils, pop-up, models, chunks. Then it goes back to, so there's nothing changing. Observers, think data, then icons again, right? Already shown icons. Already have icons and data, and so it did twice. Hopefully, did it get? Let me see if it released 3 minutes ago. Let's see what this looks like now. Okay. All right. The error for the Chrome Web Store, that's an easy fix because I think it's like it's in limbo where you have a package 1.21 that's not published yet, and we want to publish a new one, 1.23. So that's the issue. That's the issue with how do I remove a draft? Can't upload a new package, right? I have to wait for this to be published and then sign it a new one in. Oh, okay. Well, okay, so now we have 2 back-to-back bad packages. So, in the end, we have to do a manual release. Oh, man. Alright. And, think that maybe we'll fix it. At least we have the releases. This is fixed. Maybe? Yeah, it's fixed. There's no dist folder in it. Wait, I took the right one? Wait, it's considered downloaded. This is a single download. This is not considered a download. So, oh my god, getting 1.22, yeah, which is the same as this one. I don't know why. Yeah, and the Firefox one. Let's check the Firefox one, and we'll assume it's it's correct. Yeah, background type scripts, background JS. Yeah, okay, that should be correct for it too. It went and it didn't get updated too. Let me check my Firefox account. No, let me for Firefox. Let me just update it manually. There's no point. So I have a since it didn't go through, and the Chrome one, it does go through, but it errors because I already have like a draft one in draft that I can't override. Those gets approved. So that means, like, I guess tomorrow I have to wait until this gets approved. Then I have to. I'm gonna try a new release, like an empty one, where I change the version number just to see. And this one, the Firefox one, just failed. I don't know. Let me see what changed. Releases. It's of course Firefox upload and publish. This one didn't run, I think. Oh yeah, well I guess it wouldn't run if this one failed. What was the previous one? What caused this to fail? Axios error. Yeah, this is the one where we had the dist folder inside of it, and I guess they couldn't find the manifest.json file. Yeah, I'm guessing that this is looking for it inside of it. I'd have to look it up to see, but I think I for sure I know that's why that one failed. So easy enough to just upload this one, which we were trying to avoid, but okay. So let's zip this up. Uh, so currently in 4.22. Okay, let's go to and what's in dist. The dist, I think I just updated to resemble the Firefox one. No, I didn't. So let me run this again to update dist for the Firefox. And then if I go cat, no, if I go cat. Oh, all right. So let me just zip this up. Let me remove if there's a chorus Chrome, not Firefox. And then now we want to zip. Let me cd into dist first. Zip recursively. We want to chorus dot Firefox. Firefox dot zip and the contents of the dist folder. And we can check unzip dash L. Cd out. Unzip dash L. Chorus Firefox dot zip. 82 files. It's 82. Uh, 82. Thought it was gonna be like 78. Oh, see, I don't need that timestamp. This timestamp is for while you're working with while it's watching. You're running in watch mode. So anytime the timestamp changes, that means new changes have been made to your code base, and then you want to reload the extension in the browser. So let's okay, remove the dist folder, run okay, now no dist folder. And chorus Firefox. Remove this. There's no dist folder, so let's build it again without a timestamp file. You into dist. There's no timestamp file. Okay. Now we want to zip. and then unzip list of our contents in the zip file. Has 78 files because there's one file for the Q observer, one file for the Q model, and one file for the Q service. Yep, those are the three files. All right, so we have those three, so we can just now go to here, select a file, and that would be in course. We have the Firefox, which is just graded 212, not one's graded. Open. Hey, did it not change? Oh no. Okay. Yeah, I did not run. I not run the whatever it was called JQ. Let's try that again because it's CD is okay. Remove the course of Firefox. I forgot to update. While in dist, it's still this. I wanted to run whatever JQ command. Like it. Oh no. What did it look like? Let me just copy it from here. What is command? Oh no, it's not this one. Yeah, this. There, okay, it's updated. Now you wanna um, zip -R. And once we get out of it, we wanna unzip and make sure it's correct. Now this is what we want. Let's try again. $250. All right, so just we don't have to worry about that. And continue. We're gonna say no. Continue. And I'll fix this. All right, guess we can write something, but I'm only gonna write something if it's age fixed or whatever. I'm not going to. Just gonna submit it. Or maybe fix. Yeah, I'll just write. Whoa, what's the issue? Fix issue where, yeah, I don't know how to write it. That's understandable. Just because it's more of a develop build issue instead of like where it's an issue where user will understand. Submit version. Yeah, I think it may, maybe it is not automated. Like if you release during daytime working hours, it takes only like 30 minutes maximum to get approved. But nighttime, it means no one's up. Okay, so that resolves the Firefox one, I guess, in a few hours, and then wherever it gets approved. And then for the Chrome one, we have to wait until Chrome we have to wait until 1.22.1 gets approved, and then we can hopefully run this again, create like a new release. I don't know what's gonna add. You have to another feature and just gonna create like another like bug fix where it's just like just to get in sync. Okay, we're gonna stop right there. Hey, this thing was longer take it an hour. I thought at most. No, it's an hour and a half. That's fine. You learn when you learn, and, and you break stuff. It, and your elation goes to what's up of the elation TS. It's not sadness. It would be like the highest highs, lowest low would be like I don't want to say depression. It would just grief. Not oh god. I would say my vocabulary is like substantive, substantive, substan, substantive. Now I'm just like lacking the words. Is it antonym? Antonym. Antonym. Of elation. Elated, I guess. Miserable. Katie ecstatic. Delighted. Depressed. Oh, I don't know. Let's say jubilation. Despondent. Yeah, maybe. All right, let me stop right there. Listen to some. See if this works. Copyrightable. So it's programmatically created. Whatever. And the string right in here. And three, two, one.